Hey, everybody. Today I'm talking about the tools that I currently use in my business. And this is part 2 of a 2-part series. So if you missed the previous podcast episode, you definitely want to go back and listen to that because I gave a lot of tools that we use. I explained what they were and why I use them and why I love them. So we're continuing that list today because yes, I do use a lot of tools and softwares to run my business. So stick around. You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss Jakubovic.
I wanted to create a podcast episode or series about the tools I use because I think it's very helpful for you in seeing what someone else in the industry is doing and how they operate. And I use different tools than other people in my industry. So one thing to note is that tools are very unique to your personality and also your budget and also the level of business that you're in. So some of these tools may or may not pertain to you. If they pertain to you, great, hop on them and start using them. And I'm glad this can be helpful. If they don't pertain to you just yet, it's nice to look ahead and see what's possible and what's coming down the journey for you. So I'm going to hop into this list and talk through what I use and why. And the first one is Active Campaign. Active Campaign is my email client. I absolutely love it, and we moved to it about a year ago now. Before that, we were using MailerLite, which was a great free version at the time, but we outgrew it. And so Active Campaign is extremely robust in sending automated emails and also the flow of who gets what based on how they click or what they open or what they purchased or what they didn't. And it's very, very robust in that it's very intuitive of what happens next from a user perspective, not me as the user in the platform, but as my clients or the people on my email list who have subscribed. And so the emails look very beautiful, and based on the actions that they do or don't take, the next step happens very fluidly, which I love about Active Campaign. Now, there was a learning curve to this, and they have great support. I have a link below to help you get Active Campaign and get started with it. So you want to check out the show notes for that. But I highly recommend it. And as your business grows and your email list grows and you have thousands and thousands of people on your email list, you're going to want an email client that really supports that growth. And so that's why we switched to Active Campaign. And after we learned the ropes and I understood why it did what it did or how to work it around different things, it ended up being an amazingly good business decision to move to Active Campaign. There's lots of training and tutorials that you can go through to get it set up, or you can hire someone to help you, and that way you don't have such a learning curve as if you were doing it alone. But it's a great platform. I love using it, and I'm so grateful that we switched. The next one is Clickfunnels, and I've been using Clickfunnels for almost a decade now. Clickfunnels is a great way to create funnel pages in a way that is also very intuitive for the end user, the clients and the prospects. So when people come to my funnel page, maybe they're opting in for a freebie known as a lead magnet. They put in their name and their email, and they get to the thank you page. I've used Clickfunnels to generate hundreds of lead magnet funnels, but also way more complicated things. So I've had not only a 2-step funnel, but I've created a 22-step funnel inside of Clickfunnels. And the technology and integration behind it is amazing. And it's so genius. And it really takes out a ton of guesswork, all the tech overwhelm, the connecting of APIs and all these things. And I am not really very technologically advanced, but I've been doing this so long that I've just picked up a few skills along the way. And Clickfunnels has made it very easy for me to just put together a funnel in 2 minutes or less. So when I create a free gift that I want to give away to people inside of my Facebook group, then I go into Clickfunnels, I create a 2-step funnel for my lead magnet, and I'm done in no time. I've created a template in there, and then I just change the words and we're done. So it's very, very easy. The colors are easy to use. The fonts are easy to use. It's drag and drop. It also helps you optimize for mobile or for desktop. and I highly, highly recommend it. Now, I have a link below to give you a 14-day free trial, so you can check that out as well. And then you can use the basic level, which is $97 a month, or you can use the higher level, which is around $300 a month, which is what we use. And there's even an affiliate program, so you could get your ClickFunnels for free if you use that. I absolutely love ClickFunnels. And before I used Thinkific, which I speak about in the previous podcast episode, to host all of our online courses, I was able to host them inside of ClickFunnels. So they do have a feature for that as well, which is really convenient. So I love ClickFunnels. I can't speak more highly about it, but it's just made my business so streamlined and easy to use. The next thing is Facebook Messenger. Now, I do a lot of my content on Facebook. That is the platform of choice for me that I use most frequently, and Messenger is a component of that. When Facebook Messenger first began, and you had to have a different app on your phone for Facebook and Facebook Messenger, I thought the world was caving in, the technology demons were coming after me, and I did not, no matter what, want to download Facebook Messenger. So I avoided it for a long time. Finally, I gave in, and it has been life-changing. It is the best way for me to connect with all of my prospects, to talk to all my Facebook friends, and I used it for many years to speak to my team as well. And I love that it's on my phone so that I can connect with people when I'm on the go if I choose to hop into the app. So I love that you can use it on the desktop. I love that you can use it on mobile, and you can also communicate with groups of people. So I use Facebook Messenger also as a way to generate income. I have sales conversations in Facebook Messenger, and I have people DM me specific words if they're looking for specific things. So I know that if someone DMs me a keyword in Facebook Messenger, I know exactly what they're looking for or what video training they watched, and we can have a conversation about it. So it's a great communication tool. And if you want, you can even use Facebook Messenger as a phone call service where you can speak to people on the phone and you don't need to give your phone number out, which I really love for privacy reasons. So I highly recommend Facebook Messenger. And I think it's a phenomenal way to connect. There's voice messaging, you can send images, links, and text. Are you tired of trying to figure things out on your own and then finding expensive solutions online? I've got just the thing for you. Check out all my business building and mindset kits. They're jam-packed with value. Starting at just $7, they'll help you take the actionable steps you need to get your business moving in the right direction. Visit learn.abundantstrategy.com to see the ever-growing collection of kits. Happy learning! Zapier. I love using Zapier. Some people call it Zapier, but basically this is a third-party integration that allows for all of your tools to speak to each other. So for example, if I wanted to send an email out to anybody who clicked on my funnel through ClickFunnels, Zapier would create a zap that connects ClickFunnels to my active campaign and allows ClickFunnels and active campaign to talk to each other. So that if somebody clicks on my funnel page in ClickFunnels, they can get an email sent to them through active campaign. It's a genius app. It can be a little bit confusing if you've never done it before, but you can get 5 zaps for free. We have a very high level paid program because we are using hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of zaps every single day. So we have a higher paid level, but you can get 5 zaps for free. For example, if you're setting up your first lead magnet, and this allows for 2 unrelated softwares to connect together and work as a team. And I've been using Zapier for a very long time, and it's extremely helpful, and it allows for me to be hands-off in my business. For example, if I have someone fill out an application through Google Spreadsheets, they fill it out in Google Forms, the answers pop into a Google spreadsheet, and I want to know that they filled out this form instead of me having to keep logging into the Google spreadsheet to see, did they fill it out? Did they fill it out? Zapier could send me a personal email that says, hey, someone just filled out your form. Click here and go see it. And that's what I set it up for. So it's kind of like my personal assistant, and I highly recommend it. Audacity. Audacity is how I record voiceovers and this podcast. And it's totally free. So I use Audacity for any voice recording. It's how I recorded the audiobook versions to all of my books, and it's how I record this podcast. It does require you to be able to edit, but again, I learned these things by trial and error and doing it again and again, asking people in the community and searching YouTube videos. So I've been using Audacity for probably 20 years. I do some voiceover acting, and I've used it to edit music in my old dance business or my DJ business that I've had in the past. So Audacity is really, really powerful. It is a high-tech audio editing software, but you can just use it for super basic things and it will be amazing. You just need to have a good mic to go with it and download Audacity. I use it for everything and I highly recommend it. Bitly, B-I-T-L-Y, is a way to take a very long URL that you might have and shorten it into something cute and sweet. Now, I use the free version of Bitly, so you get unlimited shorter links that you can use, but there's just going to be a bunch of mumbo jumbo after the link. So for example, it would be bit.ly/ and then you have some numbers and some letters, but it's a very short link. And that way I can send my freebies out to people, or I can post in Facebook groups with links that don't have millions of characters. So it's a great way to shorten your link. And that really is helpful when you have to stay under a character count, for example, in an Instagram bio. Now, if you do use the paid version, which I have not used for years, you can actually customize that back half of the link. So it would be like bit.ly/ your name or whatever it is you want to put there. I don't do that. I prefer to just have the free version and make the link shorter because it makes my life easier, and I recommend Bitly. And the last tool I want to talk about today is WordPress. I love WordPress for my website. It allows me to have higher SEO, search engine optimization. It's a very professional site. It also allows me to upload tons of media files that aren't shared on my website that I share with my team, or I can share inside of my Marketing with Intention program, or any free resources that I give to my email subscribers. That's all hosted on my WordPress site. Not only that, my podcast is uploaded through my WordPress site. So WordPress is the way that we create the website. There are lots of competitors, and honestly, WordPress is the king in the industry. It doesn't matter where you are in the world or which type of software you've used to create your website, WordPress is at the top. And there are lots of plugins that you can put in to help design it, or to add on different features to your website, or to create a shop or anything like that. WordPress is your all-in-one place to have a super professional website that is very easy to use. It's user-friendly for the people who come to your website, and there's so many amazing things you can do in the back end. And you can also give user access to people on your team to help do things. So we have a few people in the team who have access to the back end site of my website through WordPress, and I highly recommend WordPress over any of the other website building softwares out there. All right, so I pulled back the curtain, and I hope this helps you just get a little bit of insight into what it is I use in my business. Take what you want, leave what you don't, and I hope this helps. Talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Oh wait, before you go, I've got a super special invitation for you, so listen up. Join thousands of spiritual women, entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, and business owners in a cozy community to learn effective and aligned strategies to grow and scale your business through organic marketing and so much more. And for a limited time, when you join my free community, you will also get a free copy of my book, Abundance of Aligned Clients and Consistent Income. Join the Spiritual Women Entrepreneurs community at spiritualwomenentrepreneurs.com to claim all your free gifts. See you on the inside.